There are people out there who look like real people. They dress nice, they smell good, they're quite impressive, but they're not people. They're resumes. I'd guess about 5% of Americans are actual resumes. That's not a big number. But, like the aliens in the movie, they occupy a lot of positions of authority. How to spot a resume? A resume usually needs a piece of paper to tell them what to think. They're not very good at thinking for themselves. They struggle with imagination and vision, and often lack the courage of their convictions. A resume excels in the classroom, where people tell them what to do. They listen. They follow instructions. They're good, smart, impressive people. That's what makes them so dangerous. In middle management, forget about it. When they hire someone, they put 2 resumes up against the wall and say, this resume looks bigger than that resume. I'll go with this one. And this lack of vision means they're not really able to move things forward like with a company, which means a lot of times their only real power is stopping things. The power of prevention. But the part of society where resumes do the most damage, hands down, is in education. Not the teachers as much as the educational administration. It's infested with resumes. That's from whence they came. In fact, that's the #1 problem with education in America today, more than the budget. It's the reason the curriculum is so ineffectual and out of touch, which leads to bored students and discouraged teachers. It's why they teach so few real-world skills in high school. You ever notice that? Stuff like money management, speed reading, internet searching, memory tools, probability and statistics, tax preparation, things that could really empower these kids. Instead, most schools still require algebra, which is used by less than 5% of the population, instead of requiring debate, which could improve communication, reduce violence, and is used by 100% of the population. You know why that is? You know why they require algebra instead of debate? It's because the resumes in charge of education, above all else, need quantification. And algebra, useless as it is for most of us, can be quantified. Just compare the test scores. Ooh, 78 is definitely better than 72. Debate, on the other hand, is more subjective. Some teacher somewhere might have to think for themselves, and the resumes in charge can't have that. The shame of it is, a resume wouldn't necessarily be a bad leader. But resumes all got one fatal flaw. They like to hire and surround themselves with other resumes. That's their peeps. They all get together and talk about so-and-so's qualifications and evidence-based solutions. Resumes like to use $10 words to describe 10-cent ideas. And none of this is saying having a great resume or doing good in school is a bad thing. Of course not. A resume is a list of our achievements, what we've accomplished in our life. And not having a good resume is my biggest regret. But there's having a resume and being a resume. Don't be a resume. Think for yourself. And if you are a resume, for God's sakes, don't surround yourself with other resumes. Find yourself a few cowboys or cowgirls and let them tell you what's what.